architectural design. Subject: intracity bus terminal at Khandeshwar. The first start with the case study where the New Gita Mandir bus terminal, which is located in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Okay, this is our site of the case study, which is 2.7 acre area with is 10,926 square meter. We divide in the 4 blocks: A block, B block, and C block. These 3 blocks are basically commercial block with the shopping complex at the ground floor, and this is D block, which is the bus terminal block with the 4-story building with the underground parking as well for the passenger and visitors. The ground floor is with the waiting area with the ticket counter and all the stuffs, and the first floor is the waiting area with the cafeteria block. Second floor is admission block with the cafeteria, and the third and fourth floor is commercial block. Okay, next is there are some positive points. They provide the different entries for buses, cars, and taxis for passenger and the bus areas. They provide a different waiting area for the different types of people. They provide more services for the handicapped peoples. Uses of the lowers in system for the natural ventilation. The structure is a RCC and steel. Next is site analysis. Okay, basically our site is located in the west side of the India and east side of the Mumbai, from the 40 kilometer in the Navi Mumbai. Basically, the CIDCO, which is the City and the Industrial Development Corporation, is planning to construct a bus terminal in Khandeshwar. Basically, the site area is a 2.7 hectare, which is a 27,000 square meter land. Okay, the site surrounding. The site surrounding, as you can see, the west side of the site is a Khanda Colony Lake with the CIDCO cricket ground. At this side of the site is Adinath Alpine Building Tower, and the south side is the two-wheeler and car parking, and with the Khandeshwar railway station. These are some actual images of the sites. Okay, next is the climate. Basically, the climate of the Navi Mumbai is a 26.8 degrees Celsius annual temperature, and the maximum is 33 degrees Celsius in May and June, and the minimum is 19 in January December. Basically, the rainfall is a 3044 mm and 119.8 inches per year. The precipitation is 196.66 and humidity is 70 to 75%. Basically, the wind speed is a 3 to 4 meter per second. Okay, next is the concept. Basically, the geometric shape of there are some geometric forms such as rectangle and squares and hexagon. Basically, the hexagon has a more area than a rectangle, that's why I use the hexagon. Okay, at the center I use hexagon, and the combine with the 6 more hexagons surrounded that, and 3 hexagon eliminated with the one big huge triangle. This is my final shape. These are my initial sketches which I done. Zoning: form, follow, function. Basically, when a passenger come at the entrance with the drop and case area, he will go in the entrance lawn. Then he will go either in the bus base or in the cafeteria block or in the waiting area. That's why I provide in the center courtyard with the divisions. Okay. Form, follow, climate, site zoning. As you can see, this is my site zoning which I've done. And at the west side of the provide the buses entrance over here, and the next is my washing area and fuel area with the generator area room. This is the ideal bus parking over here, and the next is the loading unloading area for the foods and kiosks, all the stuff. And next is a redual of the water body over here. Next is my car parking for visitors and the passengers and all. This is my entrance for the pedestrian over here, and this is my entrance for the passengers. At the center I will provide my structure. Okay, the vegetation. Basically, the vegetation I will provide a 35 to 40% of the scope in the green area, and the 50 to 55% is paved area, which is yellow in color, which is basically ceramic, bauxite, and diatomic material, which is heat resistant material. And the less amount of material, which is a flexible paved area, which I use here. Basically, this is a heat absorbing material, that's why I use very less. Next is circulation. Basically, this is a red color in the passenger entrance and circulation. The yellow one is my movement of the passenger in the structure, and the blue one is my bus base circulation. This is sun path and ventilation diagram. Next is a plan and details. Okay, this is my ground floor plan. This is my entrance launch over here with the ticket counter and inquiry counters and all. Second is my waiting area with the toilets. This is my cafeteria block with the kiosk, food kiosk and dining area over here. And this is my central courtyard. And this is a bus swinger with the bus base and waiting semi-open waiting area with the admission block. First floor plan is with the double height floor, but I provide the admission block above the waiting area division. Okay, my structure I am dividing in the 5 zones. The first zone is my entrance launch, second zone is my waiting area with the toilets, third zone is my cafeteria block, fourth zone is my bus swinger with the central courtyard, and the fifth zone is the admission block. Okay, start from the first zone. Basically, this is my entrance launch zone, which is a 508.56 square meter area. There is this is my entrance. Okay, at the entrance I will provide the checking area over here with the police post area near to the checking area, and this is my the ATM block which has the 2 ATMs, and the next is my inquiry counter. I will provide the free wheelchair area room at the entrance for the services for the handicapped people. Next is my ticket counter area over here. This is my entrance launch view. Okay, the second zone is a waiting area with the toilet area with the 573.39 square meter area. Okay, this is my waiting area which is contained 190 to 195 people passenger capacity. This is my window which is facing to the east side, which is a very huge window. Okay, the front of the waiting area I will provide the charging kiosk, baggage area, toilet for men, toilet for women, and the toilet for the handicapped people with the standard dimension. Okay, next is the cafeteria block with the food kiosk, drinking water area over here, which is the 200 to 215 dining area capacity. This is also facing the east side, that's why I provide the huge window over here. Okay, this is my view of the cafeteria block. Okay, next is the bus finger with the central courtyard. Basically, this is my arrival part and this is departure area. This is the 18 arrival and 18 departure with the semi-open waiting area with the 200 capacity of passenger. They can wait for the buses, and this is my some public toilet I will provide at a bus finger for the bus conductor and drivers, and this is my the lost and found room. Next is my traffic supervisor room and the driver return, which is the admission block, and this is my shops area over here I provide at the bus finger. Okay, these are my these two are my entrance of the bus finger, and this is my exit of the bus finger, and this is my central courtyard with the very open to sky. This is my the central courtyard views. Okay, the fifth zone is my admission block. They can come from here. This is my balcony over here. They can view from the bus central courtyard of the view. Next is my manager room and superintendent room, account officer room, account department, crew restroom over here, and this is a toilet for the officers. And the next is the office area of the bus operator room, and the next is the CCTV camera and serving room. Okay, next is the site plan. Okay, this is my site plan, which is the idle bus parking over here. This is a paved area, the paving blocks, waffles. This is my PTFE tensile roof with the which is a canopy. This is my waffle slab, which is the double floor height with the 7 meter in height. Okay, the site area is 27,000 square meter, and the built up area is the 6,044.8 square meter. Okay, details of the roof. Okay, this is my PTFE tensile roof, which is a canopy roof, and this is my waffle slab. This is the first floor and the ground floor. Okay, waffle slab. Basically, the waffle slab is more technical and economical roof among the conventional system because we can achieve the less material. Waffle's roof is the environmentally friendly slab. Waffle pattern is aesthetic pleasing, and it has a graded load capacity. Okay, this is my hexagon plan, which this is my one unit of my plan. This is the red one is my RCC columns, which is a 900 diameter. This is my placement of the column in the structure, and yeah, the column size is 900 diameter with the 15 meter distance to each other. Okay, construction detail of the waffle slab. This is the upper floor, and this is my RCC slab, which is 100 mm, and this is waffle grid and the waffle slab voids here. And these are some details. Okay, next is a PTFE fiberglass tensile canopy. Basically, this is the polytetrafluoroethylene material, which is a lightweight material, versatile in shape and structure. Basically, this is more durable and 90 to 20 years lifespan. Basically, PTFE tensile roof, which is a good UV absorbing roof, reflecting property it has, and the low maintenance as well, and elastic and stretched, and the strong tensile strength will grip. Next is the sections. These are my section lines. Okay, this is my section AA. As you can see here, the bus finger with the central courtyard. Okay, this is my admission block above, and then down is the waiting area. As you can see here, the waffle slab detailing. This is my bus finger with the entrance notch. Okay, next is section CC and section DD. Elevations. Okay, this is south side elevation. Okay, this is the entrance of the passenger, and that's why I provide the canopy above here. And this is my south facade, which is a very small windows and chhajar design here. This is the east side elevation, which is the waiting area and the cafeteria block with the huge windows. Okay, west side elevation and the north side elevation. That as you can see here is my openings are too much huge for the ventilation purpose. Okay, these are some of my views of the structures. Thank you.